Donkey Kong 3. So, how did I discover Donkey Kong 3? Well, I was sitting in my room, I was sitting on Nintendo Switch one day, and you know what I told myself? I told myself, hey, why not play the Donkey Kong trilogy? 3 Donkey Kong games, Donkey Kong 1. Obviously, because it's the most infamous out of the OG Donkey Kong games. Now, in terms of, like, the OG, like, that's the first ever game Mario and Donkey Kong started, so why not play Donkey Kong 1? Then Donkey Kong 2, because I wanted to play a little bit of Donkey Kong Jr., and now we're on this third one. Now, honestly, I'm going to get into the gameplay here in a second. The title does not lie when I say, where is Mario and who the hell is Stanley? Because that's the character we're playing in this one. And I also want to give an update. I'm not going to post any shorts today because I said, fuck it. Let me just do this one last stream really quick. And let's get it rolling. You know what I mean? Let's talk Donkey Kong 3 for the NES. And also, this game originally came out for the arcades, but Nintendo ported it to the system. So that's why the game is nowhere near as long to complete, nowhere near as long to talk about. There's only like a few levels. And let me just show you what even is a Donkey Kong 3. Let's show y'all. This is Donkey Kong 3. By the way, the footage is by Nintendo Complete, and this is footage from 6 years ago. So, this is Stanley, and basically all you have to do in this game is shoot Donkey Kong, aka Cranky Kong in this case, because you guys know the Donkey Kong lore is a little confusing. You shoot him upwards over and over and over and over and over again. And the more you do this, the harder it gets. So, for example, like I mentioned before, see, it's getting harder and harder to shoot. Some levels you need to shoot directly up at him to finish the job. Other times you need to just avoid all the enemies. And also on repeat playthroughs, the game gets harder and harder and harder. Which, in my opinion, again, look, it's just as I said, like multiple playthroughs. And you just keep continuing your score. And like I said, levels get harder and harder and harder. But like the level themes, there's only like 3 level themes the whole game. Nothing really super omega interesting, and there's not really a lot of music. So when I was playing this game, I enjoyed it for the moment, but I kind of wondered why, like, Nintendo didn't really do too much to really expand the gameplay. Because if you look at Donkey Kong 94 on the Game Boy, and you compare it to this, and Donkey Kong 3, Donkey Kong 94, aka the Game Boy game. Who invited this Bugman? DK should have had Sandman also to kick off his boxing career. I don't know, Aaron. I don't know, but it's what we got for today. But yeah, like the gameplay is so simple, and honestly, this is another thing that I have an issue with when I play like a PS3 game or something like that. If you're looking for a simple experience to just simply sit down, you don't care about a story, you don't care about the characters way too fucking much, you're not into it too much, you just want to play a simple game, they tell you, you get a controller in your hand. I know this TV remote, but you get a controller in your hand and you start playing. It's kind of like the original Mario Bros. And not like Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong has a little bit of story to it, but you get my point, right? It's a game where you can sit down, play, and beat in not even that long a time. Like if you're just trying to do all 3 levels one time, this game will literally take you like 5, 6 to 2 minutes to beat if you're just on that wild energy. If you can just blast through the game. The game doesn't really have that many levels either. And it's just weird to me why this game isn't super long, because you would think, like Donkey Kong 3, okay, it's going to have at least 5 levels, because you guys got to remember Donkey Kong 1 had 5 levels. I think Donkey Kong 2 also had 5 levels, and now this game's only going to have like 3 little baby levels. What was even the point of porting this to the NES? You know what I mean? If you're not going to at least add some new content, throw in some new levels that was never seen before in the arcade version of the game. And I get it. you know, this is an arcade game. It's a very old arcade game. They just wanted to port it to the NES. DK 1 and 2 had 4. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, why does this one have 3? Like, little baby levels. Not even levels that are, like, long or anything. I'm not expecting SMB1 lengths of these levels, but honestly, this one's kind of meh in comparison, because look back at Donkey Kong 1 and Donkey Kong 2. The structure of those games was to reach the top, right? This game's structure is to make Donkey Kong reach the top of the stage and you win. So it's like a little bit different, but like also kind of has the same premise as the other two. It's just that we're with this new guy that never appears in a Mario game ever again after this, mind you guys. This is a Mario character that doesn't appear in the Mario movie. This is a guy who doesn't appear in Mario Kart, who doesn't appear in any other Mario game. This dude is literally named Stanley. And again, he shoots bug spray up Donkey Kong, or at Donkey Kong's butt, or just at Donkey Kong in general, shoots him from that angle, from right underneath him, to make him go up. I shit you not, that's what this game is. Not even joking. 3 levels. I mean, if you're going to do that gameplay, at least make Stanley, like, fight either, like, multiple enemies, or make him do something different. You know what I mean? Like, make him, like, have a little spray gun. Like, unlike Mario from the first game, he, you know, he sprays with his spray gun the bugs that are coming towards him, and he runs and jumps and climbs ladders, or climbs something, like branches or something, to climb to the top. Maybe have it be like that. Maybe he has something like that. Unfortunately, I can't make the video, bro. It took way too long to clean the kitchen. Damn, this is like a combo between us, and don't forget about the long-waited interview we got to do. Yeah, oh my god, I forgot about that. A little bit, but that's freaking Donkey Kong 3. I'm not joking, like, literally, that's all I talk about. Look, I'll show you the footage here. You want to see the gameplay again? This is literally the gameplay of Stanley. Also, environments do change, and it does get a little bit harder as you progress, and more enemies start coming along and shit. I already played Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I already have a whole playthrough on the channel, bro. Scroll those videos, Ash. But yeah, like I said, it does get a little harder with enemies, but like it feels like it's not hard, because like I said before, you can literally just jump, shoot, spam him. Don't even worry about the enemies too much. And if they do get in your way, just shoot them, wait, delay it, and then just keep on shooting them again. So that way they don't constantly get in your way, and it's this easy. I'm not joking. It is this easy. Literally, almost anyone who's played a video game ever can probably beat this game super freaking fast. And it's not that this game's a disappointment, but at least the other two kind of had Mario, you know, baby Donkey Kong Jr., like characters. Okay, I can look forward to seeing. Who is looking forward to seeing Stanley? I want to know who is really looking forward to playing Donkey Kong 3, saying, hey, that's my boy Stanley. I'll wait. Because, like, I mean, also, what's up with Mario in the second game, bro? He was wildly vicious towards Donkey Kong, towards Cranky Kong. But anyways, enough about that stuff, man. Hey, yo, what's up, Lucas? Welcome to stream. So I might just make taco salad, then call it a night. I gotcha, damn. Let me know if I should do a cooking video sometime in the future, man. I've only made like one of those, and I have never touched cooking again because I don't really cook a whole lot of stuff, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it would be funny for a video, but like, I don't know how to go about it since, you know, Dad's working half the time and whatnot, so on and so forth, so I just don't know. But, with all seriousness, this game is great, you know, for a simple pick up and play video game that doesn't require any knowledge on the Mario series before or after the game. Just sit there, play it for a bit, beat it, walk the fuck away. That's literally what this game wants you to do and telling you to do. And I'm not joking when I say that. That's literally what the game wants you to do. And then if you want to keep on playing, if you want to keep on replaying the game, by the way, the levels, the stage design, maybe change colors, and there's a little bit change in design, but other than that, and maybe like more enemies falling down on the ground and stuff like that to try to come after you, or they're right underneath you on the ground level, like the very ground level, or one of the layers that they have, so you can't like just jump up immediately. You know, that other than that little bit of difficulty, that is literally everything you're going to do. Good G. Would you like to call in Discord, Decoy, or main? You haven't posted anything. I have posted anything. I have. I posted tons of Donkey Kong stuff. I literally finished up Donkey Kong. Here, I'll show you. Here. I got you, bro. Hey, bro. Me to you, bro. Look, I got you. You know, just type in DKC TF. Tropical Freeze. You'll see some stuff from me. You'll see some stuff from me, bro. I got my experience. I got Tropical Freeze rage comps. I got gameplay videos, bro. I got a whole playlist. No, I'm talking about Lucas. You're good, bro. Oh, okay, I'm good. Roll up the gas. But yeah, that's... You chill. You ain't done nothing. Alright, alright. I was gonna say, I got Donkey Kong for days over here, bro. I got Donkey Kong for days. Well, I mean, we can do it today because I got some time to kill. Damn, bro. We got Aaron and Lucas talking about making calls and shit. They said, yo, you want a call? Let's get it. Hey, good for them, though. They got, like, a whole thing going on. But, that's Donkey Kong 3. This was, like, a really short my experience, with the game, and what were my thoughts afterwards? I beat it. I beat Donkey Kong 3. Honestly, it wasn't really like that big of an achievement, and I can't say it's false, because literally when I'm going into this, you know, playing the game and stuff and beating it, it didn't really feel like I achieved anything, unlike when I played Donkey Kong 1, like, oh shit, I actually beat the original Donkey Kong for the NES, or the Donkey Kong 2. You know, it didn't feel like I achieved something. It just felt like me playing a video game and finishing it up. You know, doing it, playing Donkey Kong 3 because I played the other two. You know what I mean? It didn't feel like... I don't know. That's why Donkey Kong Country Trilogy is a lot better. By the way, I got videos on those if you want to check those out. But, well, of course, they're going to be a lot better. They're rare games, so... And Rareware is iconic for making goated platformers in the era that they came in. But, with all seriousness, do I recommend Donkey Kong 3 to anybody who wants to play? I recommend it. I recommend it even if Stanley is not really much of a character, or not much of a character we ever see again. I recommend you play Donkey Kong 1, 2, and 3 to kind of see, like, how, like, Cranky Kong's origins, where did he come from, you know, like, what happened to him, you know, during his time as Donkey Kong, you know what I mean? Or if you want to experience, like, the original, like, Donkey Kong, the first one, you know, that's where Mario and DK came from as characters, and then Nintendo after that kickstarted their stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, it's really awesome that, you know, Donkey Kong 3 got to be so different from, like, Donkey Kong 1 and 2, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I mean, you could have at least put a more iconic character than Stanley in there. Maybe Mario comes back with the fucking spray gun or something and he shoots Donkey Kong to get him up to stay somewhere. I mean, in the manual, there is more of a story, I think, to Donkey Kong 3. It's like Donkey Kong is trying to escape the zoo, and Stanley has to put him back in his cage. Stanley has to get him back somewhere. I think that was actually the story of Donkey Kong 3, if you guys wanted a story, you know, and stuff for the game. I think that was the story. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't read, like, the manuals before flipping through this or do any sort of research. I just decided to get on Nintendo Switch Online and play Donkey Kong 3 because I played the other two, so why not play this one? But yeah, I wanted to make this, like I said, because I was kind of holding off on making my experience of Donkey Kong 3 for so freaking long. Like, I mean so long. Like, it would... I should have made my experience on this game months ago, but I completely kind of forgot, and also other projects were coming up. Like, for example, the Punch-Out stuff was here, you know, Paper Mario, Super Mario Galaxy 120. I was Wii Sports Resort stuff. There was so much shit that I was putting in front of this little My Experience video that I kind of just let this My Experience video kind of sit for a little while and, you know, just let it fester, let it just be there a while, because I don't know what other My Experience I'll make. I do know what other My Experience I'm going to make. I'm probably going to make one for Kyle the Kangaroo and other little platformers in the future, and maybe Mangavania, because I just finished that. By the way, y'all should check out my Mangavania playthrough. I actually played through the entire game, all 20 levels, in that gameplay video that I just uploaded. Check that shit out. Thank you. I also vlogged today. Check that out, and also check out all my other videos. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this mini review slash retro review of Donkey Kong 3 in 2024, it's still a pretty decent, okay game. It's not too hard, it's not too easy. I mean, it gets harder the more you keep on replaying it over and over and over again, obviously, because it's an arcade game. Of course, arcade games are built like that. But, no, Shadows of Mordor, my brother has played it, and my other brother has played it. They play it, but I haven't really played it myself. Not sure if I'm ever going to, so. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I know this one was really small in comparison to Mangavania and compared to the other one, but there's just not too much to talk about when it comes to Donkey Kong 3. I don't have, like, a massive history with this game. You know, I literally just picked this shit up from the Nintendo. I mean, I knew it existed, but, like, I just never really played it because Donkey Kong 1, 2, and 3 on NES were just kind of okay video games to me, you know what I mean? So, that's it. See you guys later. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends, and I will see you guys next time. Peace. Man, what would Donkey Kong 4 been like? If they actually just kept the game. You know what? That's actually a good question. What would Donkey Kong 4 be like? I mean, if they got Stanley, what? They're going to bring out Luigi? And just say, Luigi, go deal with Cranky Kong, even though Luigi had no character yet at this point, or little character at this point. What would Donkey Kong 4 on NES be like? Or if they kept doing Donkey Kong arcade machines, what would Donkey Kong 4 be like? I mean, I guess technically you could say Donkey Kong 4 is Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 would be 4, 5, 6, if you're going to include it as the classic series, but it's not really a series. Well, I mean, I guess you can kind of count Donkey Kong 94 as kind of a sequel to Donkey Kong 3, but it's not really. It kind of follows more in line with the Mario vs. Donkey Kong series, but at the same time, it does do the OG Donkey Kong gameplay. So maybe it is the fourth one. Can Nintendo add that game description service? I'd love to play that one on the big screen. But anyways, I'm getting way more sidetracked. My fault. Just, why know what the fuck Donkey Kong 4 was, and I just realized what Donkey Kong 4 was. Yeah, my bad.